Binghamton senior Kai Moon joins me now. Kai, Player of the Year, congratulations. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
What does that accolade mean to you, Kai? Senior, your final season with Binghamton. You've been prolific scorer for almost your entire career, but what does this honor say about you and your work ethic?
I think it says a lot. I know this is an individual award, but there were so many people that supported me throughout this entire season to help me get to this point that I feel like they kind of helped me get this award in a way. So my parents, my teammates, my coaches, my trainers, so many people believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. So I feel like this is an award that I can share with them too.
How'd you find out that you were named Player of the Year?
My coach called me. I was on my way to campus to do a promotional video with my teammates for our game on Wednesday. And she was like, "Hey, we'll just come in before, you do all that stuff." And I was like, I'm going to be late. All the coaches were in the office, so I thought I was in trouble. And she was asking me what I wanted for pregame meal. And I was like, I don't know. And then she told me I got Player of the Week. So I was like, that's great. And then she was like, and then they announced that you got Player of the Year. And all the coaches were celebrating, screaming. We were all excited. So it was really cool.
Yeah, this is just a day after you were named Player of the Week for the fifth time this year, most by any student athlete in the conference in women's basketball this year. But you've been scoring all over the hardwood this year, getting buckets from every angle, down low. I've seen some 40-footers from you. And you're top 15 in the country in scoring. You started top 3 earlier this year. But I guess just where is your confidence level now, and maybe how has it progressed this year?
My confidence level now, I think at the beginning of the year, it was pretty high, and knowing that this was going to be my last year to do everything that I wanted to do. I think something else just clicked in my head, and I said I wanted to leave my mark on this school, on my basketball and collegiate career, saying that I did everything that I possibly could to be the best player I could be for my team. So I think that's where most of that just came from. And, going into playoffs, I know that, I have to be at an all-time high with my confidence as well as my teammates. And I believe in them and they believe in me. And my coaches put a lot of faith and trust in me to hopefully lead my team in the right direction.
2 30-point games for you this year. One came just last week, obviously named Player of the Week. As a result of that, for the second time in 3 weeks, you started off the season hot with some Player of the Weeks, and now you've got 2 in the last 3 weeks. Was that intentional, maybe saving your best for last here as the regular season closed out and you head into playoffs?
I don't know. I think kind of just had some luck with the ball going in a little bit more that last couple games. But I think that UMBC game was just a game that I knew was super crucial and important for us in terms of clinching home court. And I didn't want to leave our fate in anybody else's hands. And they started making a comeback. And I know Taja Oliver is an incredible scorer. So, she definitely brought her A game at the end of that game. And I knew I had to match that for our team to pull ahead and hopefully get the victory. So I think that's just kind of where that came from.
You're the second Bearcat to be named America East Women's Basketball Player of the Year. The other you played with, Amani Watkins.
Mm-hmm.
Have either of you, I guess, connected? And what did I guess you learn from playing next to Amani for a couple of years?
We have connected since I found out. Mani found out before me, actually. She she's in Greece right now, so the time zones are a little bit off. But she's like an insomniac, so she never sleeps. So she's always texting me. It's incredible to have the relationship that I have with her, and she watches most of my games. And is always giving me feedback and letting me know what I could do better, what I do well. And I took so much from her in her time here. And knowing that she was such a great player, I wanted to soak up as much as I could. So I could be in a position to lead a team and an organization the way that she did, because I thought she did an incredible job. And, just with us being friends, it made it really easy. She doesn't sugarcoat anything for me. Um, she pushes me to be better, even though she's not on my team anymore, which I think is amazing. So the relationship that I've had with her, I think, has helped me create a lot of the success that I have this year.
Well, more success could be in store Wednesday night, the quarterfinal start. You mentioned you guys are hosting a quarterfinal game. You'll take on New Hampshire, who you just hosted last Saturday. I guess what's the excitement level on your team for getting that hosting bid? Obviously, you had to win that game Saturday to do it. And what can we look forward to against New Hampshire on Wednesday?
We're incredibly excited. I know, and talking to a lot of the people in the community, we were supposed to have a pretty nice turnout for that game, and we worked so hard to try to clinch this home playoff game so that senior night wouldn't be my last home game in front of the fans, and they came out in great numbers for that game as well. So to be able to play in front of everyone in the Binghamton community, I think is going to be so great, and they've been such great fans and supporters for us since the season started. So our team is really excited to have a rematch. Even though we won the first game, I think there's a lot of things we could have done better. New Hampshire played us incredibly hard for 40 minutes, so we know it's going to be a battle, but we're up for it.
Kai Moon, 2019-20 America East Women's Basketball Player of the Year. Kai, congratulations again on a tremendous season, and good luck on Wednesday.
Thanks, Sam.